Hello, wonderful people. Good morning. How are you doing? I want to welcome you once again to today, and I want us to discuss something important today. See, today is going to talk about dreams. Once again, my name is Don Chukwemeka, your favorite host, and I want us to reason and think about a lot of stuff today. My goal today is to get us thinking or provoke us to deep within us and figure out what exactly we want. You see, I want to talk about dreams today. I want to talk about the goals. I want to talk about your ambitions. What are the things going on in your head? I want us to reason a few things today, and at the end of the day, I want you to be able to say exactly what you want out of life, exactly how you feel, exactly what you're hoping to achieve, exactly what your life will look like in the next 1 year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 20 years. So let's dig in, ladies and gentlemen. So, my question to you is, what is your goal? What is your dream? What are you working for? When you were a baby, what were the things you really wanted to accomplish? Who were your role models? Who was it that, if you hear about certain people or read about certain things, it makes you happy? What was it, those things that made you angry? What was it that if you see people do certain things, it makes you angry? What could you just write them down? Could you just, dump it all down? Just write it them down. Write all of them. What you wanted out of life, how you felt when you're growing up, the kind of things you loved, the dream you saw for yourself, the kind of house you wanted, the kind of car you want to buy, the people you want to help, your family, and all of those stuff. Can you think about those? Now, my question once again is, are we supposed to get happier when we are growing up, or we're supposed to be happier when we are just babies? What is your pursuit in life? Is it for joy, happiness, fulfillment? But my question to you once again is, how come when we are growing up, as we grow up, it looks like the joy is gradually fading away? It looks like the higher we go, or the bigger we get, or the older we go, or we grow, the more the joy and the happiness leaves us. You see, no wonder the scripture says, we ought to be like children. Have you wondered why the scripture says that? We ought to be like children. See, when kids were growing up, when we all grew up as kids, we are so much happy. We are happier. We could forgive anybody easily. We could fight and we don't worry about it. We fight and the next day we are back again eating candies together, eating together, playing together. But what is going on as adults? A lot of factors, huh? Maybe ego. Maybe we will take things too serious now. Maybe unforgiveness. What exactly is keeping you from being happy? What exactly is keeping you from achieving those goals? Or we think people will laugh at us? Or we think people will judge us? Or you think that, oh, because I don't know how to do it here, people would, I will suck at doing it? What exactly is your goal? What exactly is your dream? You want to, how much money you want to make? How much money are you looking to make? What is it that you really love? What is it that really, gets your spirit up? That's what I want us to talk about. See, let me narrow it down, to this. We all want to become wealthy. We all want to have financial freedom. We all want to come to a place where money and time is no longer a problem to us. We all want to be able to accomplish the dreams we had. We all want to be able to help as many people as we want to. We all want to buy the kind of things we want to. We want to buy the kind of things for our families and will not say no to them that they really need. But what is this? What is stopping us? You see, I've done a few research, I've done a few study, and I figured that so many of us, so many people get comfortable in a place, and now Because they get comfortable there, it becomes harder for them to move. So many people, you see, we come in and we start adapting to the society, adapting to the secular friends we have, adapting to the things around us, and then the whole dream that God has given to us, the dreams that we love, the dreams that we came to North America for, or the dreams that we grew up wanting to accomplish, start to fade away. But let me ask you something. Have you seen any fulfilled person, any wealthy person who become wealthy by abandoning their dreams, abandoning their goals, abandoning the things that actually give them joy in fulfilling? Have you? I think the answer is no. So doesn't that mean that if we don't chase after the very goals God has put in our heart, the very goals that we really want to accomplish, if we don't go after it, is it obvious we're not going to be happy? Isn't it obvious that we cannot get to the maximum fulfillment that we really want? So today I want us to think about, what are your goals? What are the dreams? It's my encouragement to you that after this podcast, or while we are listening to this podcast, grab a pen and paper and actually dump it all down. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What is it you want out of life? You see, until you know what you want, you cannot accomplish it. Nobody arrives at a destination they never visualize, or they never visualize. Nobody arrives at a destination that they never wanted to arrive to. Consciously or unconsciously, wherever we are today is what we've meditated, what we focused on, and what we've led ourselves to that place. But if you can dump it all down, we can talk about it. Remember this. One reason why our show is different is because we want to work with you hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, to accomplish those goals. But to accomplish it, you need to write it down. You need to make it clear. The scripture says, write the vision down. Make it clear so that anybody that reads it might run. So if you think, oh, I have it all in my head, it's never going to work. You will forget. That is why you write it down. That is why you write it down, not just write it down, but you read it every day, every day. If you start to do this, what happens? It becomes registered in your mind, and when it gets registered in your mind, you start to walk towards it. When you want to go somewhere, a place you don't know, do you just enter the car and drive off, or you set your global positioning system, your GPS, to that particular destination? You get to know which route to take. You get to see, oh, there's traffic on the road. How many hours will it take me to get there? Isn't it what we do? But why is it that we don't do that when it comes to our own goals and dreams? Why is it that we don't want to set the map, set the goal? Why is it that we don't want to set our own compass to get to the dreams? We just want to live whatever the day brings. It's okay. We want to live with notion, fingers crossed. And we wonder why it looks like things are running in circles. I want to talk to you today. The first step to accomplishing any goal, any dream, any change you want is to write it down. Remember this: everything is built, first of all, in your mind, then on the paper, before it becomes real. Right? So basically, three times. You get that imagination in your head as you're doing right now, then you write it down. If you want to build a house, you first of all you visualize the kind of house you want. Then it gets drawn, right? Then that's where you start the foundation. Do you just start a foundation and say, whatever it is, the kind of house, I don't know what I'm building? How is it that we're living our lives like that? And we think it's okay. And we complain things are not moving. And we complain things we're not arriving at anywhere. Why? So I want to encourage you today. First of all, make the goals clear. Write them down. Make it, dump it. Just dump it all. It doesn't matter what it is. Dump it down before we start filtering. Dump it all down. Don't overburden your 6 inches. Dump it down. So you can actually read it over and over again and start to pinpoint, okay, which ones really matters at the moment. What are the short terms? What are the long terms? What are the mid-range goals? So I want to encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, today. Let's make a change. Let's write those things down and send us DMs, contact us, send me a message. I'll be glad to work with you and review the list and get you working on the goals. Okay? So I don't want to keep going in and in, but I want you to understand that this is the first goal. You can never arrive at any destination that you don't know, you don't set. You can never, get to a point that you don't know, that you never planned to. If you close your eyes and keep throwing darts here, you can never hit the bull's eye. You don't live your life to chance. Make a deliberate effort today to write the vision down, write the goals down, write the dreams down. Whatever it is, write it down. That's the only way we'll go forward. So 2024 is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. What's your 2025 going to look like? What's the next 28 days going to look like for you? What will it look like? Or just like any other one? What were your goals coming into 2024? What were your goals going into 2023? Have you accomplished those? Or you just, my goal is in my head. No, it's not going to work that way. It does not work that way. It has never worked that way. Okay? So I want you to dump it all down. It doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is. Write it down. Send us DM. We'll be glad to work with you and get you going on this on the next stage. Okay. So with that, thank you so much once again. Tune in again tomorrow. We'll continue on this thing. Tomorrow we'll talk about the dollar, how much money you want, how to get you to that level. How much you really want to accomplish, how to get you there. And I'm telling you, it's going to be an interesting topic. Okay. With that, thank you so much. Have a good evening.